finally in Nairobi, Kenya, and I decided I'm hungry, let me get myself some food. And guess what I got? The only food I got around, chips with ketchup. The same another pack here, chips with ketchup. This is how they package it. The rubber bags, plastic bags are not allowed in the country, so everything is packaged in paper. So for some reason, I saw one rubber bag that they used to package my pear for me, but most of the things are packaged in paper. So this is what I'm taking for my supper. That's chips with ketchup with pear, avocado. So that is my first meal, my first street meal at Nairobi. Ciao, you are invited. I forgot to tell you the prices. The chips is 70 shillings per one, so I bought two, that is 140 shillings. Then the avocado is 40 shillings. I bought one and they cut it, so this is 40 shillings. And I bought the water 50 shillings. So Nairobi people, if it's expensive, let me know. If they have outpriced me because I'm a foreigner, let me know. Ciao, you are invited.
Good morning, good morning. Good morning. From there. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning from the beautiful city of Nairobi. What is the time? I have to look for my watch. I think I've slept very well. I've not had such a good sleep for a long time. I will take my bath this morning and quickly do a room tour. Yesterday I had a studio. After going through a struggle to get an apartment, and after the close of the day, I was so tired that I couldn't take you through my studio. So this morning I will take you through my studio, and I have to change my apartment today too. So just follow me and let's see how the day will go. Good morning, good morning. Once more. Good morning once more. In Nairobi. So when I open the curtains, this is how the outside looks like. I'm in the 6th floor. So okay. So this is how the outside looks like. The 6th floor of this apartment. So I'll quickly take a bath and take you through a room tour. I'll quickly take a bath because I need to change my apartment, but I will brief you what happened yesterday. Then we could take it from there. So let me go and bath, take a shower, and let me take my shower. Then I'll come back to you and brief you how yesterday went. Okay, welcome back to my channel. Before I brief you about my arrival and my arrival at Nairobi, I want to give you a quick update, a quick room tour,
So I'll take you around so that you see how the kind of room I had. Yesterday I had a rough time getting my apartment, but let me give you a room tour of what I finally got. I got a studio. Let me do a quick room tour, then I'll explain what happened yesterday. So let me take you around. Okay, so if you enter the room, there's a metal door. It's just a metal door. What in Ghana we normally use it for our gates. So this is where you put your key and open. It's just like a metal gate. And this is the curtains. I have a beautiful curtains. Okay, so there's the curtains, and that is outside. So let me close the curtain as I quickly take you through. So when you enter, this is the washroom. When you enter, there's a little fridge here. That's the fridge. I have my biscuits. I have water. I have my leftover chips. My mango is also here, and something also here. So then I have a small center table, and this is my couch. That is the couch with 2 chair backs, and this is a towel. And when you come to, there is a television here. Most of the time we don't have time to watch, but occasionally we put our own this thing. So this one is YouTube. I'm watching YouTube directly from the television. Then there's water here, filtered water. In the studio too, there is a bed. You have a bed here with 2 pillows. So this is where I slept yesterday. I slept comfortably. I've not slept well for a long time. Not well, but I've not had the opportunity to sleep for long hours. And yesterday, by the grace of God, I had the opportunity. There is a nice painting here. There's a nice painting here in the studio. Okay. Then this thing I have a big wardrobe. I won't say small. So this is where my things are, my bags, and so this is a small. This is a wardrobe, not a small wardrobe. Sorry. And with the studio, it comes with a small kitchen. So this is a small kitchen. You have your cooker here. You have your sink. You have your sink here. You have your cooker here. That's the cylinder, the gas. Then you have a microwave. You have cooking. You have the plates and other things here. Then you have the cooking pans with the frying pan. You have a clock here. The clock is currently not working. I think battery problem. And this is where you hang your. So basically, that's the kitchen for you. And that's been for the kitchen. So I was told this is a studio. So if this is a studio, this is how a studio looks like here. I don't know much about properties. I'm now learning about properties because I intend to go into properties in future if things go well. So basically, this is my studio, and I really had a nice sleep. but I will change properties. I will change my apartment today. So let me give you a quick briefing, or let me brief you what happened yesterday when I arrived at Nairobi. That's my picture. That's my thing. I'm streaming live from YouTube on the television. So okay, so that is also the washroom. So let me take you through the washroom so that you see how the washroom also look like. So it comes with the washroom. This is the potty where you do your own thing, and this is a sink. There's a sink here. Then the shower is also here. So most of the studios and some of the hotels and apartments, the 3 or the 2 comes together. So this is basically a washroom for the studio. Okay, let me give you a quick briefing of what happened yesterday. Yesterday we arrived at Nairobi I arrived in Nairobi from Ethiopia. I got here in the afternoon. I didn't check the time specifically, but it was around 12:40 or 1 o'clock. So when I got here, the first thing I did was first let me brief you how I got here. When you are coming to Kenya, you don't need official visa, but you need the ETA. There's electronic travel, this thing from Travel Authority from Kenya. So that one you go online. I'll take you through one of these days. I'll make a video on how to fill the form on the platform. So you do everything. They have 3 days to respond to you after you have filled the ETA online. Then you pay. I paid about $33. So I paid, and within a day or less than a day, they send me my visa or my e-visa. So you print it and you add it to your passport, so that when you get to immigration or passport control in Kenya, you can show it. So they inspect before you board, before checking Ghana. They will check whether you have the ETA before they will even allow you to go on the flight. So I got here. When I got here, the first thing I did was I went to the bank because I didn't have any money on me. I had some few dollars on me, but that dollars is just a backup. It's not meant to be spent. It's just a backup in case of anything. So it wasn't officially part of the money I'm supposed to spend. So when I got to the airport, I was in a relaxed mode, because when you get to the airport, there is rush and everybody is jumping on you. Somebody, taxi drivers, Uber drivers, everybody. So I told myself, relax. So I went to the Forex Bureau and I asked if I can find ATM around. And it directed me that there is a bank around. So fortunately, when I went there at the airport, there is Absa Bank. So I went to the Absa ATM and withdrew some money. I withdrew about 20,000 shillings, which was about 2,000 Ghana cedis or something. I withdrew about 20,000. I'll put on the platform how much in dollars, so 20,000 shilling. Then I went straight to the M-Pesa office to get a SIM card. So I have to get a SIM card, and I also have to open a money transfer with the M-Pesa. So they gave me a card. They will take your passport. My passport was taken, and I was given a card. Then they also open a mobile money on the M-Pesa for me, because in Kenya here, I know that most of the payments everywhere they use M-Pesa. So immediately at the airport, I did the M-Pesa. I did my SIM card. I did M-Pesa. Then I contacted my apartment. After the M-Pesa, I bought data, 8 gig for 1,100 shilling. I will put the dollar equivalent there for you to see. Then I had the opportunity. Now I have internet, so I have to Google and look for the contact of my and call my apartment. I book an apartment online, so I call my my host, and my host check and confirm that yeah, my apartment is still available. Then now I have to look for a taxi or airport, one of the airport transport cars, and the driver took me and we headed towards the apartment. So when we got to the apartment, the woman gave us a direction to the apartment. So when we got to the apartment, we told her we are the apartment, if we can see her. Then she said we can't see her. So what we have to do is we have to transfer, I have to pay 7,500 shilling for 2 days. Then she will send me a code. Then I'll go into the apartment to. It was a very about 5 or 6 story building apartment. Then I told the woman that I can't do that. I don't know you. I haven't seen you before. How do I send money to you? What about if I finish sending the money and I call you and I don't get you again? Where I'm coming from, that thing is not done. You don't send money to people you don't know. You don't send, and even the apartment that you indicated, the name online and the apartment that I came to meet, I didn't see any name like that. So I asked the transport that is that a normal thing in Kenya here? And to the driver too, it was a bit strange. So she was, the driver was asking me, so how did I get this apartment? I said I book online. Then he said, if you book online and the person wants you to pay before he will send you a code, then you enter into the room. What about if you book? Then I say, even my country, this thing is never done. No Ghanaian will do that send me money. So I called the lady, the landlady again, and said, Madam, the process that you want us to go through before I get the apartment, I cannot do that. It is very strange. An apartment I have not seen. The landlady I cannot identify. There is no way I can send you money. She said, if I send the money and I go into the apartment and I don't like it, my money will be refunded back to me. I say, I don't like it, so I cancel the deal. So we struggle, driving up and down, looking for apartment. So I contacted my friend in Kenya, who is also a YouTuber, and the friend told me, oh, you should have told me that you are coming to Nairobi. Then I said, no, I told you I'm coming to Kenya, but I have an appointment with you in Mombasa. So Nairobi, you are out. So he says, okay, you people should look for apartment. If you don't get one, call me, I'll get you an apartment. So we struggle, and finally we got the studio where I am now, and I paid 2,000 shilling. I'll look for the dollar equivalent. I think it's about $15 or something, and $12, $15. So I'll put the equivalent in dollars. So that is my journey to Nairobi and my journey to my apartment. It was a very rough time for me yesterday. I was so tired, I was so stressed up, I was so exhausted that the last thing I expected to encounter is to struggle with where to sleep. But I thank God finally, through the
taxi driver, I was able to get this studio. However, I just took it for a day. So today I'm going to look for a new apartment, and I will brief you if I get the apartment.
Yesterday I had some chips left over, so I'm eating it this morning so that I'll eat it. This is my leftover for yesterday. Let me get a spoon. I forgot to bring a spoon, so you are forced to use this what has been provided. It's a travel lesson. Next time I have to get this.